Hello everybody, my name is Anthony Dolezal with XG Trading. Today we're going to talk to the new traders out there. We know as a new trader you've run into some roadblocks along the way, some challenges to overcome, and I'm here to give you tips on how to avoid these pitfalls and really accelerate your path to success.
Okay, everybody, now let's get our house cleaning out of the way and make all the regulators happy. Today's webinar is intended for educational purposes only and is not intended as a solicitation to buy or sell any investment instrument. There's considerable risk involved in trading. I'm guessing if you're watching this, you probably already know that, but it is important to keep in mind. So with that, let's move forward into our top 10 tips for new traders. As a new trader, I know myself, I lost money right off the bat. It wasn't until I had somebody to help me out and hold my hand where I really was able to get on the path to success. But here are 10 things I feel are important for new traders to really keep in mind and focus on. Tip number 1, have a plan. Know what to expect before putting your trade on. So what that means is, before you enter the trade, know where you want to take profit, where you want to put your stop, how much money you're willing to lose, how much money you want to make. Have it all laid out there and then enter the trade. If you don't have that stuff in line beforehand, you're just putting yourself up for a loss at that point. You're not going to manage your trade correctly. So have a plan. Tip number 2. Making money is a byproduct of being a good trader. So don't trade your P&L. Focus on making good decisions. Even the best trading strategies take losses sometimes. Find a good strategy, be disciplined, stick with the strategy, and good things will happen. Tip number 3, keep a trading journal and mark your trades each day by hand on a chart printout. I can't say enough how much this will be helpful in seeing where you're making mistakes, what you're doing great, and really being able to streamline your trading and get better. This is a great way to get better at trading and help yourself be successful. Now, tip number 4, if you're unsure about whether or not to get into a trade, don't get into it. There's no reason, unless you're absolutely confident that the setup is the right setup that you want, it meets all the parameters that you have in place from your plan, then you would get into the trade. If it doesn't meet those parameters, don't get into it. Tip number 5, which is in line with tip number 4, only take A trades. A good friend of mine and good trader once taught me there's A trades, there's B trades, and there's C trades. The A trades are the low-hanging fruit, if you want to call them no-brainers. B trades, kind of in the middle, and C trades, you're absolutely not sure about. Especially starting out, only take the A trades, only take the low-hanging fruit. Now, tip number 6, only see what the market is really showing you. Don't create perfect setups in your mind. Have a clear mind. Do not convince yourself that something's going to happen just because you originally thought it's going to happen. And that's all about discipline and sticking to your plan. Tip number 7, be confident in your trade. Expect the trade to go in your favor or you won't manage the trade correctly. It's very important. Confidence. Tip number 8, don't add to a losing position unless it was part of your original trade plan. Excuse me. I'm not saying that cost averaging in a position is entirely wrong. It's beneficial in some situations. It absolutely is. If it's used correctly, it can work very well for you. But most new traders flippantly add to their size to their trades as it's going against them, just trying to shorten the number of ticks that the market has to go in their favor to get them back to break even or make a little bit of money. That's a recipe for losing. If you know that there's an area in the market, maybe it's 30, let's call it 20 ticks wide, that should be good for a trade, and you want to have multiple entries through there, then it's okay to do that. Number 9, patience is your friend. Don't chase the market and force trades. Wait for your setup. It's hand in hand with many of the things that I've already said. Now, tip number 10, and this is one of my favorites. This is one I had to work on. Don't try to get rich on every trade. Have discipline, follow your plan, and you'll have the best chance to be successful. Now, if you want to learn more about what we do here at XG Trading, go to our website, xg-trading.com. Again, that is xg-trading.com. We have a wealth of information, resources, additional videos by myself, Anthony Dolezal, and our other experts. And hopefully you can find a lot of beneficial ideas there. Well, thanks again for your time, and have a great day.